relationship now, and just kind of want to.
Okay, what we have here is a antique cigar box. This is genuine wood, and it's a keepsake of a friend of mine, Isaac Anderson. It belonged to his father. He passed in '97. He bought it at the PX there at Fort Bragg, and this is the last memento that he has of his father. So he wanted to do something special with it, so we're going to make a cigar box guitar out of it. And we're starting the process today. Today we're going to get it marked out.
John?
Yes?
I can't go any higher than this.
What? You afraid of heights?
I'm a little afraid.
I knew Cindy was afraid of heights, but I didn't know she was a scaredy cat.
I don't like ladders.
You won't go up the ladder, but you're going up in a
And that
ladder?
template is what makes it
I am freaked out about
centered.
But that's not his problem. He's going to have enough to worry about. You got to worry about running the store when I'm not in here.
I can handle it, don't worry.
We're going to have to take this
Easy peasy
all the way down.
It's not an easy job, brother.
And we'll do that on both ends.
Watch the shop while he and Cindy are up in that balloon. It shows that Paul has faith, and that can only mean good things for me and my people.
Okay. This is the box as I got it. We have notched both ends to receive the neck and the heel that supports the neck. The next thing we have to do is get the neck and the heel measured to fit. We're going to use about a 25-inch scale. I leave about an inch on either side for the heel. That'll be the length of the heel. This is a neck blank. No shape to the head. We're going to do a curve here and angle it there and then route the edges. I leave about 2 inches on the end for the neck to give room to put the strings in. I think today we're going to go a little bit longer, about 2.5.
Follow your favorite teams, no matter where you are. Watch up to 4 live games.
Okay. This is the scale we're going to be using. That's a 24-inch scale. So from the nut to the bridge will be 24 inches. Actually, yeah, 24 inches, which is 12 inches from here to here. So this should be, yeah, see where that falls? Right there in the middle of the picture. I want it to lay a little further out, so I think we'll use a longer scale on that. This is why we lay them out ahead of time. Okay, next up is to cut and shape those two pieces. Okay, now we have gotten the next step done. We have rounded the neck here and on the heel. We have also shaped the head and routed it, and we have cut the heel and shaped it. We had to make this a little bit thinner because this box is so thin itself. So this goes together roughly like so. Like that. Now we have to glue the heel to the neck. Next, we have to position the fingerboard and get it cut, get it sanded, and then we're going to put notches down the side of that to mark the fret markings, because this will be a fretless guitar. So we will get that done, and then we will continue. That's the position of the fingerboard with the nut, like so. That gives us the length that we're going to have to cut the fingerboard. Okay, this is the next step in the process. We got the holes drilled down here for the ends of the strings, and we got the holes drilled for the tuners. We got the heel glued to the back of the neck for support. This is a technical term for this. It's called clamping the shit out of it. And we'll let that dry for 24 hours, and then we can proceed. Alrighty, well, now it's time for the big reveal. Take the clamps off. And that's what it looks like, a little bit of cleanup. That is all going to be inside the box as it fits, like so. That makes it all complete. Here's your fingerboard now that's cut to size. All that's left to do with that is to put the notches for the fret markings, and then a little bit of sanding, glue it down, and then when that's done, then we will come back and drill in the fret dots on the neck. Once that's all done and sanded, then we paint the fret lines that we've sawn in, and then it'll be stained. We'll tape this off, do the black outline on there. Once it's all stained and sanded, then we'll do the clear finish. Okay, now we have cut the fingerboard to length, and we've taken the template for the scale length and marked it and notched it with a coping saw, and so it's ready to be glued together so it fits nicely, just like this. And that way when you're playing, you can see your fret markings. I'm also going to drill in inlays for the dots there, but we'll get to that later. Next, we get the fingerboard glued to the neck. Okay, there is the fingerboard glued and clamped 4 ways from Sunday onto the neck. That way it can't move up and down or sideways. Let that dry and we will continue. Okay, got the next step done, which is to set the fret markings on the side of the neck. These are 5mm dowels, and I've used a bit to set the hole and then put them in and cut them off. Now I've got to take and sand these smooth, and then we'll be ready for the next step, which will be staining. And I also have to cut the hole here for the pickup and these 3 holes for the sound holes. That way it can be played acoustic and electric. Right. Okay, now we have done the last of the destructive work on the box because we have cut holes for the 3 sound holes up here and for the pickup there. I just have to get these set, get that set, and then this part will be done. Next is going to be to stain the neck and fingerboard, and once that's done, then I can paint this cove around here, and then it'll be ready for sealing. Okay, we're getting closer. Got the fret markings all done down the side as requested. Got the outline with the cove. And then we have our sound holes installed. And that big gaping maw there is where the pickup goes. So just a couple little details to do, and then we can start sealing it and putting it together. Okay, because this box is so thin, I had to do a lot of bracing inside, basically built a box inside of a box. So that strengthened that up. And right here we have a little surprise. He doesn't know I did this, but I had Greg make up this memorial in memory of William Anderson, 1928 to 1997. So next step is to get the 4 coats of sealer on, buff it in between, put the tuners on, and then we're going to fit the bridge and the nut to make sure we get the right height, and then it'll be time to string it up. It's almost a guitar. Okay, now we are in the final stages. We've gotten the box all prepared, the pickup and the jack are installed. We built basically a box within a box because we needed the strength, and made that a lot stronger for that. The neck fits in like so. Everything has been sealed. Now we're going to glue the neck into the box, get the lid secured, then we'll be ready to put on hardware for the tuners and get it strung up. Okay, we are almost done. We've got all the corners installed, the sound holes, the bridge, the amp, the ferrules for the strings. The bridge is made custom, and a nice little surprise. Where are you? Ah, right there. Nice little surprise right there in memory of William Anderson. We've got our fret markings. Tuners are installed. All the acrylic has been applied. First tuning has been made. And that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like without amplification. We'll have to get closer to the amp to hear the rest of it. But it can be played either with acoustic or electric. So, Isaac, I hope you're happy. I hope your dad is proud. I'm sure he's watching on over you.